Granbury, Texas, founded in 1887, is the seat of Hood County. The bustling historic town started as a square and a log cabin courthouse. Many buildings around the square are historic landmarks boasting of the rich history in this area. The city was named after the Confederate General Hiram B. Granbury. When the Brazos River was dammed in 1969, forming Lake Granbury, city expansion began. The long, narrow lake which flows through the city brings visitors far and near to see this beautiful piece of Texas. Hey folks, welcome to another edition of Drive Across Texas. I'm your host, Pat Waters. Today we're in Granbury, Texas, and we're off the square at Bob's Off the Square Bar and Grill. Have the owner, one of the owners, Bob Stevenson here. So Bob, thank you so much for having us out.
Thank you, thanks for having me.
You bet. You know, tell the viewers out there a little bit about how this wonderful facility came about.
Okay, well, we're about a block off the square in Granbury, and we have 7 partners, equal partners in this. And we all used to frequent the saloon that I built in my backyard. And it's the little history there is that I moved here from overseas, and I was kind of an introvert my first 5 years, and I rented my house next door to me to a neighbor that worked for the city here for about 38 years. And all of a sudden he retired, and we started having all his friends coming over to see him all the time. So I decided that, hey, let's make a formal little place out here for us to relax and have a few beers. And well, that grew from just a few friends a week to anywhere from 20 to 30 people on a weekend. And there was just one weekend we were all sitting around talking, and one of our friends just said, hey, why don't you do this for real down off the square? Because this town is yearning for that type of entertainment. Because it's so relaxed, just very, very congenial as far as, anyhow, that was wrong.
No, it's good. It's kind of like standing on your back porch, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's cool.
So anyhow, we sat around, we thought about it for no more than 3 minutes, and we said, heck yeah, we're going to do it. And from concept to actually opening our doors here, it was 4 months, which includes buying the building, the complete renovation, getting all the licenses, TABC, and city inspections and everything, 4 months, which is just what we hear is just astronomical. So and here we are, and now we've got a thriving business 5 weeks into it, and we're having a hard time controlling the popularity of it, to be honest with you. So.
Man, that's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, tell me, at Bob's, if a couple, if a family comes out here, what can they expect? I mean, what do you provide as far as foods and drinks and all that?
Okay. Well, as far as foods go, we have bar foods. We have hamburgers, Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, Irish nachos, fries. We're staying away from competing with our friends on the square, which you can get, typical various meals. Okay, steaks, prime rib, those types of meals. So what we wanted to do is just give the group, our neighbors here, a bar food menu and reasonable price with reasonable drink prices. That's right. So that's what we're all about. That was our business plan. And one of the reasons I feel people would like to come here, and a matter of fact they told me that, was that I had a lady that was probably about 68, early 70s, and she says, I love coming here because I can come here by myself and I know I'm going to see somebody I know. Okay, and to have a place like that where people feel safe and can come here and relax, that meant a lot to us. And the age range is just wild. It's just, from the mid-20s, 30s, all the way to the late 70s. So we're blessed with having that type of customer base.
I see it right now. It's like a Texas version of Cheers.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, that was actually mentioned in a newspaper article.
That's funny. Man.
Yeah, and we even have a norm.
That's great. Now, something intrigues me. 7 partners. That's a lot of partners.
Yep.
Now, does each partner have their own little individual portion that they control the business?
Well, we try to divide it up to the skills. I mean, we have a builder that's a partner, and he actually managed the whole build out. I was more in the sales and service industry in the electronics business, so I handled most of the marketing. We have another person that was, she's actually a flight attendant, that's a partner, and she's handling the also the Facebook and the advertising a little bit on that.
Right.
And then there's some other that you know, invest their time here and help in the management. So, but overall, it's we're all equal, and we all have our little niches, and we seem to be very happy with the setup on that. So,
well, that's great. Well, I'm glad to hear that y'all are succeeding. I wish you continued success on your business.
Appreciate that.
Folks, I'm telling you, if you want to come to a place off the square in Granbury, Texas, and just feel like it's in your backyard, real homey atmosphere, be sure to check out Bob Off the Square Bar and Grill right here in Granbury, Texas. Bob, thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate that.
Y'all remember now, the baby's coming from a Texan. Adios.